So, I spent last night at a concert in the basement of a record shop in Stoke, Newington. I went and saw an Australian guy called Eli, whose Instagram is Eli Sings Loud, because I think he said he couldn't think of anything else for it to be. And I found out about him because of my friend Tom's Bright Nights, which usually happen, almost always I think, happen at the Carlton Tavern in Maida Vale. I try and go to them if I've got a Friday free, which for me is rare. Not because I go out raving, but because I volunteer at a scout group. Anyway, last time I went to there, Eli was there. And I have to say, out of the 4X we had, they were all pretty damn good. But I would say Eli was the best one. And to top it all off, he was starting this tour. He said during his concert that he decided to do this tour because he got fed up of never hearing back from emailing people asking if he could support people. I think people, especially if they're quite small, they would just keep going. But he lost his temper, and I think it's fantastic that we've got such small venues that can cater to people who decide, yeah, I may not be very well known, but I want to headline a tour. And it's very important that we keep them alive. But also, it just shows the importance of live music and music nights in pubs, especially for up-and-coming artists. Tom is an amazing guy. The amount he does for trying to get small artist notoriety, despite the fact he is a small artist himself, he seems non-stop. Even outside of his Bright Nights, I come across people who know him. It's absolutely bloody fantastic. But the venue in question, I was at Next Door Records in Stoke Newington, and down in this little room, it's tiny, but the decoration is so strange. There's a mosaic on the floor, which I found it quite fascinating. One thing I found incredibly weird is that behind the stage there were these tubes, and then these like lights with these plastic like half lamp shades on them. I didn't really get it. So, the support acts, because Eli knows the strife of not being chosen, I think that's what pushed him to have 2 support acts, to make sure that he fulfilled the prophecy. First one was, I never found out his name, he never said, he just said that his stage name was Callin' Sick. And it was very simple, like busker with a guitar, but it was still brilliant. Sign going round and around in your mind. Oh, well, it makes no sound. Well, going out alone. I think I lost my form. I think I lost my soul. I think I lost him with the most crazy trousers. No, probably not the most crazy trousers I've ever seen, but I did love his trousers, was a guy called James Walker, who is very much the same vein, just simple guitar music, but the guitar itself was snakeskin. A corner of it was snakeskin. However, he got it for less than half price, because it managed to just be for a steal on Marketplace. It went down from 800 to 300 quid. When you see that, you snatch it. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't know how to play the guitar. I'd have no use. But if it's your passion, you damn snatch it. And it's a good thing it was his passion, because he was also really damn good. A seed of hope root inside my heart. 'Cause if I could feel something for someone new, I'm halfway over you. It was also his first time performing in over a year, so he was actually pretty nervous, but he's still got balls. And then, of course, it came to Eli coming on stage, who, in between songs, kept on asking us how we were doing, which after a while kind of got a bit annoying. But in between that, it wasn't like the only thing he said. He did talk about not just the fact that he got pissed off never hearing back from asking to be a support act. I just think that's rude. Like, even if you don't want to work with someone, just at least say, oh, I'm sorry, I found someone else. Like, and just ghost them. But he also spoke about, quite in depth and quite honestly, about sort of the intricacies of his past that made him go into music, and how he felt this compulsion that he had to go into music. And with the passion and sort of vigour he puts into a lot of his songs, especially with like the high notes. And my favourite bit is the little like guitar riffs he does just before the end. Oh, I feel like those two bits in particular really show that this is a need for him. He's got to get it out of his system. I think the fact that he really needs to get this out, and there's so much in, but he's only kind of, I think, released so far 6 songs. It shows that clearly he's figuring out the best of the music that's coming out of him, and it shows so well. I mean, I've only known about him for a couple of weeks, so I know some of the songs. Every song he sang was pretty damn good, but I couldn't really talk about them specifically because I've only heard them live a couple times. I don't really know the in-depth. I definitely got to listen to him more, and also he needs to record more because there's only like 6 songs on Spotify, and he performed more than 6 songs. He performed all 6 of them from Spotify. But oh, I don't know how do I describe this? How do I describe this intricate craft? I think I've said it all. Just the passion desperate to come out of him is coming out of him so perfectly crafted. You just can't help but fall in love with the songs. I'm pretty sure my favourite. So, after an intense scientific discovery of watching one of the videos from last night for 30 seconds, yes, it is Imagination. Imagination is my favourite of his songs. It's very, very, very pretty, and the chord progressions are so beautiful, and I love Imagination. Also, Liar is a very good song, and many of them are very good songs. One thing, you may not be able to pick it up in my very grainy, poor light quality footage, because my phone isn't the best, nor was the lighting was non-existent. It just was red glare somewhere. He has this brooch. He wears these metal lungs, and they're like tied around his back. I remember seeing the chain around his back, like over him. I don't understand them. Maybe I should have asked him. I didn't think to, but I definitely should. I think it's just part of like being a quirky person. You end up having this like one oddity about your appearance or dress sense. I mean, he's got a few. He wears plaid. It's not really a skirt. It's just like a plaid wraparound, and he has like an extended mohawk which turns into a ponytail. Lots of quirks, but quirks are fun. Quirks make you more interesting. Like, I've been wearing a bow tie the past few days. Hardly anyone wears bow ties outside of black tie events. People should wear bow ties. But with Eli, there's like 4 quirks. And it just shows you're a more interesting person. Anyway, those are my thoughts on seeing Eli in the basement of a record shop. I have been Jack the Music Lover. I will see you in the next one. Let you go for real this time. Please swear I'm alive. See, I needed you when I've got more to say without for mine. So I gotta get close without you. Before you knock me down. Be to meet you in the healing. If I wanna be part of it. It's better than this feeling. It's better than
right. I'm away from a missing man. I got something better than a study plan. Lasers on tight, I just want to get out. At least tomorrow says it. 'Cause I don't want to cry. 'Cause I'm kind of lonely, trying to my blood. And that's how I feel like it's only now. Stay on. I don't want to grow up. I don't want to stay on. Just being 15 and I'm driving. Why don't you throw me away? Just say it's all in my mind. There's usually something you say just to make me feel like I'm not alone. Why don't you throw me a line? Feel like I'm not alone. Why don't you throw me a line? Said this if I had it worked out. I've been focusing on confidence and heavy self-doubt. Like the world's a big binocular that's focused on me when nobody else is watching. Clearly, I used to give my heart away. I think it started when I was young, going from feeling like a man afraid to feeling like I'm ready to run. Get judgment for yeah. 'Cause I just want your reference song. Teach me all the things I wanna know. I just want your reference song. I just want your teach me all the things I wanna know. Teach me all the things I wanna know. Teach me all the things, all the things, all the things. Teach me those kids speaking funny, but they're just trying to shake the bottom ache. I'll be your friend. Hey, kid, don't be life looks like it's on.